And good afternoon again. I'm Lisa Flynn in the News 4 newsroom. We have some new information on the earthquake that many of you may have felt at 1:41 this afternoon all around western New York. First of all, it was centered in Quebec. It was a magnitude 5.0 tremor. And we have somebody on the phone now. Joining us is Mark Kastner. He is the director of the seismograph station at Canisius College. He's actually in Boston. Can you hear me, Mr. Kastner?
Yes, I can, Lisa. Thank you.
You're in Boston, Massachusetts, attending a conference. And did you feel it there?
I didn't feel it, but I happened to be at the Western Observatory, and the phones here started ringing right away, as you can imagine.
Yeah, ours too, here, and many emails from people around western New York who felt it. Now, tell us exactly where it was located, the 5.0 magnitude quake. Well,
just one correction. The latest information I'm getting here is that it was a magnitude 5.5.
Okay.
So it was a pretty good sized earthquake, and it was 53 kilometers, about 33 miles northeast of Ottawa, which puts it across the provincial border into Quebec. It was in an area that's known as the Western Quebec Seismic Zone.
Okay. Is it rare that it would be felt as far away as here in western New York?
Not here in the eastern United States. Interestingly, the West Coast has more large earthquakes, but the seismic waves do not propagate as well in the younger rock out west. Back east, an earthquake of this size is felt over a much larger area than an equal-size earthquake would be in California, for instance.
Oh, that's interesting. Now, what about some aftershocks? Will we feel any in the coming hours or days?
I don't expect the people in Buffalo to feel the aftershocks. I do expect some magnitude 3 aftershocks and maybe even a magnitude 4 within the next couple days, which will probably be felt in the Ottawa area, for instance, but probably not beyond that.
And what was the depth of this earthquake?
It was officially 15.7 kilometers, which would be about 12 miles. So it was an average depth earthquake. Most earthquakes occur no more than 20 kilometers deep.
Now, is it unusual for somebody who, say, is sitting still, who we had many people report that they were at their desks or, standing in their homes and they felt it, where others of us, I was driving at the time and felt nothing?
That's quite normal because if you're driving, for instance, you already have the vibrations in the car. If you're out walking, you won't necessarily feel it. But if you're sitting still, then there's just enough ground motion for you to feel it. If you're in the upper stories of a building, you're even more likely to feel it.
Okay. Now, did they record it at Canisius? I know you're out of town, but what will Canisius do with this information?
Well, I expect, hopefully everything was running normally, and that we did record it. Interestingly, I have new equipment for the station, which I am here at the Western Observatory testing out and getting connected, and so the new equipment here actually recorded, so I can bring that information back with me.
So that was perfect for you, perfect timing for your conference.
Timing.
All right, Mark Kastner from Canisius College's seismograph station, thank you very much for joining us. And also stay tuned to News 4 and WIVV.com. We will have the very latest, and we'll have a complete wrap-up coming up on News 4 at 5.
This has been a special report from News 4.